Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Wednesdays with Wendy, where we make small business ownership less stressful, one step at a time. Today, we're going to talk all about Christmas bonuses. 'Tis the season. I've got my tinsel up, and we're going to explain how to properly pay a bonus to your team. If you would like this tip, as well as others throughout the year, go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. I send it out twice a month with everything you need to know for that month to be a on top of things, orderly small business owner. So go to my website and sign up for the newsletter. That would be great. All right. Today we're talking about Christmas bonuses. If you don't know me though, my name is Wendy Kane. I'm the owner of Kane Accounting and Financial Coaching. I do bookkeeping and payroll for independent contractors and small businesses so that you can have peace at tax time and throughout the rest of the year. Newsletter, hints, tips, go sign up. Okay, Christmas bonuses. Who doesn't love a Christmas bonus? Who doesn't want to give a Christmas bonus? It's the season of giving, it's the end of the year. You've had a great year and you want to reward your team for all of their hard work. All right. Well, there's right ways and wrong ways to pay Christmas bonuses. I'm going to tell you the right way only because there's 1,000 wrong ways to do it. Okay. First off, here's what you need to know. A bonus is compensation. Always, always, always. It's compensation. It's pay. They have to get taxed on it. I know. No one wants to be paying taxes on their bonus. Well, I'm sorry. Just like everything, the IRS comes along and is a bit of a downer, and they're like, sorry, that looks like compensation to us, so you owe tax on that. So whether you agree with it or not, that is the rule. So that is how we process these things. Okay, let me do the easy case first. And this is even kind of a case, I guess you could call it. Um, Bonuses to your independent contractors. Okay. This is a little weird because technically an independent contractor is like a vendor. It's like they are like Walmart, Amazon, any other place that you purchase services from or things from. And so the contractor is not they're not your employee. I know some of them feel like they're members of your team because they are very much involved in your business and they do a lot for you and you appreciate them very much. So if you want to pay them more money, you can, but it still goes in the amount that goes on their 1099 in January. You can't get around it any other way. All right? It's still compensation. Um don't feel obligated to pay contractors bonuses because like I said, if you think of them as a team member and more like an employee, then they may be misclassified and maybe they need to be an employee rather than a contractor. That's my word of caution here, is that be careful paying bonuses to contractors, because if you pay bonuses that most employees usually get to a contractor, the IRS could use that fact and come back and go, this looks like these people should have been employees, and we don't want that. So be careful if you pay any contractors bonuses. But if you do, you just add it up with the same amount you've paid them all year long, and those amounts will go on the 1099 in January. Okay, here's the more traditional one, the employee Christmas bonus. Again, it's payroll. It's compensation. It goes through payroll. You have to put it on their payroll. They have to be taxed on it. There's just no other way around it. It's the law, it's the definition, it is compensation. So how do you do that? Well, in whichever payroll in December you want to do, you can do it the first of the month, you can do the last one of the year, however you want to do it. You just enter the amount, you just pay them more. Some payroll companies will have a place that says bonus. Sometimes you can just increase their wages. However you have calculated that you want to do the bonus, that's how you do it. You run it through payroll. So your payroll for whatever time that is going to be higher than normal because, again, bonuses are compensation. Okay. And I know you're trying to find a way around it. Even gift cards. If you want to hand out gift cards at the company Christmas party and you think, oh, I'll just give them a gift card. That's not compensation. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I am sorry. That's what the IRS says. It's still compensation. The way you do that in your payroll software, you run the amount, say you're giving them a $100 gift card. You put $100 as extra compensation, but then you run that amount. You may have to do this separately. You run that amount as like a paper check instead of direct deposit, because obviously you don't want to pay them twice. So you run it as a paper check. But then instead of writing out a check, you hand them a gift card. And that is how you get the gift card amounts in the compensation amounts through your payroll. All right, last topic on payroll Christmas bonuses. What happens if you want to pay? So you got to take taxes out of the compensation of the bonus. So if you give them a $500 bonus, a $1,000 bonus, they're actually going to get less than that because they have to have the taxes come out of it. All the regular federal, state income tax withholding, Social Security, Medicare, all the things. So what do you do though if like, man, it's Christmas, Wendy? Come on, I want to pay them. I want them to get a flat $500. I want them to get the full $1,000 bonus. You have to do what's called grossing it up. And most payroll softwares should have a way to do this. What you're going to do in your software, because we're using computers now, we don't have to do this in our brain or on paper. You're going to find, and every software is different. So contact support if you don't know where it is in yours. You're going to tell it, I want the net amount to be $500 or $1,000 or whatever. And then the software program will calculate what the gross amount needs to be with their tax rate and their withholdings and all that stuff. It'll calculate how much the gross payroll needs to be in order to pay everybody, you know, where they actually see a full $500 or $1,000 or whatever amount in their reflected in their check. So use your payroll software. Like I said, I don't know of a single one that doesn't have that option, but sometimes it's a little hard to find. So you may have to contact support or use their little chat bot. Those things are awesome now. Use that to find out how to run the payroll so that they get the full amount as the net amount. If you want to do that, you don't have to. You can just pay them $500 and it comes out, it gets taxed, and that's just the way it goes. Don't feel like you have to do a flat amount and gross it up, and look at your cash flow. We're still, even though you want to be generous and this is the season of giving, your business has to stay afloat and you got to have money come January. So make sure you run some numbers and make sure you can afford these bonuses before you pay them. Okay, that is it for this week. I hope that helped. Remember, what am I supposed to remember? No one is born knowing how to do this, and it is not taught in school. If you are feeling lost and overwhelmed, you're not alone. I can even get that way sometimes too. Follow me on Facebook, go to my website, sign up for a free consultation, sign up for my newsletter, more tips like this every month. I will see y'all next week.